In this video we're going to be talking about how to run faster. My name is Chris Ford and I'm a running and athletics coach based here in the UK. And I work with a lot of different runners, different abilities, different speeds, different ages, and I help them all achieve their goals. And one of the things we work on a lot is getting faster. So I wanted to take some of that knowledge and give it to you today to help you run faster. Everybody, and welcome to FORDY Runs. And like I said, my name's Chris Ford and I am a running coach based here in the UK. And running faster is one of those things that I get asked a lot. How can I improve this time? How can I break this PB? And all that kind of things. So I wanted to break it down today. We're going to talk about sort of 5 things which if you focus on, which if you do, will help you get faster. Okay, so look, before we get into those 5 things, I think the key thing firstly, before you do anything, is to take the pressure off yourself. Getting faster will come naturally. If you do some of the bits I'm going to talk about today, and if you get consistent, the speed will come. The speed will take care of itself, all right? You've got to have the belief that that speed will come, because if you train correctly, if you work correctly, and like I said, if you become consistent in your training, you will naturally get faster. Okay, so like I promised you, I'm going to give you 5 things now that will help you run faster. Okay, so the number 1 thing is build strength. Strength work accomplishes 3 goals for runners. It prevents injuries by strengthening muscles and connective tissues. It helps you run faster by boosting neuromuscular coordination and power. And it also improves your running economy by encouraging coordination and stride efficiency. And it can be done simply as well. You don't need to overcomplicate strength training. It can be done at home. You can do a kettlebell session. There's stuff on YouTube which you can follow along. We've got something on YouTube as well which you can have for free. There's like a HIIT session you can do. But by implementing and encouraging strength training into your week of running, or however you do it, but by bringing that into your running, it will really help you get faster. Okay, the second thing I want you to do is work at high intensity. Now, the main advantage to HIIT, high intensity, is that you can boost your cardiovascular fitness faster by working harder instead of longer. Now, there's some studies out there that say that HIIT workouts can produce or equal or greater improvements in blood pressure and blood sugar compared with moderate intensity exercise. Now, I'm not a scientist, but what I can tell you is that doing those HIIT sessions will, without any doubt, help you get faster. Now, one of the sessions we like to do pretty often in the group sessions that I coach is interval training. But we do that interval training based purely on effort. Now, interval training puts a high load on the body. During training, all parts of the body necessary for running are activated, such as the cardiovascular system, the lungs and the muscles. The high intensity pace for interval running exercise exceeds what you could physically sustain for 30 minutes. And the lower intensity pace allows you a brief recovery for the next high intensity pace. Now, that's the sort of on-off part of your interval training. Each interval period lasts for about 10 to 60 seconds in general at the higher intensity pace, and 10 to 60 seconds at that lower intensity pace, i.e. your recovery. Now, for me, the key to this is basing it on effort. Every runner always goes out and does the intervals and go, oh yeah, you know, I killed it. But actually, did you really give 100%? Did you really hit that max velocity? Did you really give 10 out of 10? Ask yourself the question, because that is the key to interval session, to running to that effort. Give 110% and you will reap the rewards. Now, another part of getting faster is tempo runs. Now, a tempo run is a pace which should be the level of effort that you can maintain for roughly an hour or so in a race. For example, try to perform a tempo run workout 20 to 30 seconds per mile slower than your current 5k race pace, or 15 to 20 seconds per mile slower than your 10k race pace. Now, hopefully that gives you some idea on where you need to be. But I do ask you, how hard have you run a 5k or 10k recently? But it is basically that controllable hard effort, a tempo run. That's the way to think about it. Could you carry on for another mile? Yeah, probably. But those tempo runs, if you put them into your week of running, will be a game changer. And it's one of the things that actually helped me, myself, in terms of getting faster. It really has been, like I said, a game changer. Now, the last sort of thing or last tip that I want to give you, and one thing to add into your week, is to add a few strides at the end of a session. Now, strides are short sprints that can be added to the end of an easy run, or even before a workout, but I prefer to do them at the end of an easy run. And they can benefit your training in many ways. Adding strides after your run is an easy way to incorporate some speed into your training plan without changing it too drastically. Even by just doing them a few days a week, you'll start to use some of those fast twitch muscles that will give you that little extra oomph on race day. So I don't know, you're going out for a half hour easy run, 40-minute easy run, 60-minute easy run. As you come towards the end of that, put a few sprints in, put a few strides in, get that effort right up. It's always a great feeling. You're putting a higher effort in, you're a little bit tired, and you're really going to optimize that last fraction of speed that you put at the end. And it will help you get faster, trust me, it will. But the other thing you can't forget to do once you've done those strides is do a cool down. Okay, so look, if you put those things into play, if you think about your training, your running, your week, if you can build those things into your week of running, however it looks, honestly, they'll start to help you get faster. You'll notice the change, not straight away, it'll take 6 to 8 weeks, right? But if you're consistent at doing those things that I've said about, you are going to get faster, you are going to build that speed, you are going to get quicker, okay? So look through the stuff I've spoken about, research it yourself if you want, okay? But I need you to look at how you can put that into your week of running and think about how you can get that into your week of running. Because if you want to get faster, you need to do those things. Okay, people, that's it from me. Let me know in the comments, how have you got faster? Put it in the comments, share some tips, share some hints on how you've managed to get faster as a runner. Share it out in the comments below and I'll dive in there once this video drops. Okay guys, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. I really do appreciate it. I'll catch you later.